Hey, what's up y'all, Valric here. In this video, I will be discussing the lore of the Sentinels. Who are they? Where do they come from? And are they really the protectors of the galaxy? But before we get going, remember to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified of any time I post a video, and this will help me out a lot so I can keep creating content for you. Let's dive in. According to records scavenged from various ruins, traveler logs, and plaques, the ancient name of the Sentinels is the Erins, and they have existed longer than most of the entities in the galaxy, but the exact time of their first appearance in the Outer Edge is yet to be discovered. They quickly and militantly spread across the entire universe, and were finally confronted by the Vy'keen Alliance under their leader, Prophet Hurt. As the most powerful race in the galaxy, the Vy'keen nearly won the Erin War, but they were attacked by the Gek Dominion coming from the core, while they desperately tried to remove the Erins from existence. Weakened, they had no way to resist the Dominion. To end the war between the Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Vy'keen Alliance, the then enslaved Korvax enacted a coup and injected the breeding pools of the Gek with their nanites. This forced the first spawn of the Gek to work for the Atlas and its loyal Erins. During their short conflict, the Gek quickly came to realize that these Sentinels were far more vicious than they themselves. They are so powerful that even the more intellectual entities such as the Korvax started to worship them and deemed the Erins to be the rule keepers among the galaxy in the name of their god, Atlas. While the Sentinels were still at war with the Vy'keen Alliance, they also still seek to eliminate anomalous entities such as renegade Gek and non-convergent Korvax lifeforms. Two particular lifeforms that were targeted are Nada and Polo. This forced Nada and Polo to be permanently on the run, and was another root cause for Polo's continued interest in studying the Sentinels. Before we dig deeper into the havoc the Sentinels spread across the galaxy, it's important that we talk more about who Nada and Polo are and what their roles are in discovering more of the Sentinels' dark history. Nada and Polo both currently reside on the space anomaly. Priest entity Nada is a non-compliant Korvax, and Nada does not engage in the Korvax convergence. Think of the Korvax who are engaged in the convergence as a hive mind. The convergence constantly tries to wipe Nada from existence by regaining control over Nada's shell. And this is where things get interesting. In salvaged freighter wrecks, Polo, the inquisitive Gek, found data speaking of worlds that did not exist and events that did not happen in this dimension. The freighter's logs are written in first person by a version of Polo from another dimension, one where all life was annihilated by the then peaceful Sentinels for some unknown reason. The most frightening part is due to the Sentinels' reach across the entire galaxy, the Sentinels were able to accomplish this mass extinction in less than an hour. This version of Nada and Polo got into the freighter, and they began to flee to the center of the galaxy while being chased by Sentinels. At the end of the log, this Polo is attacked by the Sentinels and dies, but not before telling Nada that they shall meet again in another universe. Nada becomes more paranoid and pessimistic as you progress through the game, and eventually Nada will ask you to continue to the center of the galaxy. Says that their work will be done and that they will then return to the convergence, and ultimately gives up the freedom so desperately worked for. To validate the discoveries of different dimensions and evil Sentinels from Nada and Polo, on certain worlds the traveler can find boundary failures that tell the story of the multiverse from Telumon's point of view. Think of Telumon as the protection program of the Atlas. These boundary failures provide records of past events and histories of other dimensions. One describes that the Sentinels did go out of control at least once before, and the entire universe had to be deleted from the multiverse. This could happen again, but this time unchecked, as the Atlas is slowly losing control of its own defense program, which means multiple universes could disappear from existence forever if the Sentinels become fully corrupt and remain unchecked. Some black box reports from crashed freighters state that the Sentinels come from a universe with different skies, which in my opinion is an indication of interdimensional travel. Some of these freighters were attacked by Sentinels, and during their last moments, the crew reported that Sentinel turned against Sentinel and fought amongst themselves for some unknown reason. It is possible that those are the rogue Sentinels which annihilated all life in their respected universes and had to be deleted by the Atlas protection program, Telumon, in return. It is likely Telumon used some Sentinels to fight the corrupted ones before giving the order to wipe the universe clean. Now, whether that corruption will continue to grow and spread remains to be seen, but we already know the consequence of that corruption, which begs the question, How many universes have already been deleted due to corruption? And how many more will be obliterated if the Sentinels remain unchecked? Hey, thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below about what your favorite part of the video was. Thank you so much, and y'all have a good one.